welcome back. I hope you guys are doing great today. Okay, today we are cutting straight to it. We are talking about the different websites that I use when I was job hunting, different resources that I wanted to share with you guys that are not some of the popular ones that you probably know, like LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster, all that. So these ones are a little bit more UX specific, tech specific. So I'm hoping that I can just give you guys some extra resources to help with the job hunt. You guys are always telling me and asking me, like, so hard out here. And trust me, guys, I know, I remember, I understand. So anything, any leg up, any job that you might see on these websites that might not be anywhere else, I want to share these resources with you. So for that, let's get into it. Okay, so this first one I used a lot. And this one is called OTTA, and I'll just, screen share with you guys here. This is kind of like your landing page, and they just send you like these certain types of jobs. So I'm guessing this is a junior mid-level position at RS21. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but these are some of the requirements. Be an early applicant. And so you kind of just scroll through these. River Financial. This says junior and mid-level. It is remote in Canada or the US. 120 to 140K, amazing salary. This is the type that it is. So like fintech, B2C, SaaS, crypto. And so these ones are highlighted because I believe they're referencing my skills. I haven't looked at this in a while, so I'm not exactly sure. Same with this, Marble. And same with this, Command Bar. And a lot of these are companies that I probably have never heard of, but maybe that's okay. Like, you don't have to strike it big, like hit Google, hit Meta. I mean, it's amazing if you do, but a lot of these smaller companies also need designers. So don't let that deter you. So yeah, I'm just clicking through some of these for you guys, just so you can kind of get a sense of these types of jobs. Vimeo, we all kind of know Vimeo. I don't know what Sleeper is. Fantasy sports app. So I like OTTA because it really pulls in niche companies that are not the big ones. It's a good layout. I think they have a very good UI. So yeah, that is the first one. OTTA, really recommend. Okay, before I dive into a few more websites, I just want to stop here and thank Careerist for sponsoring this video. You guys know I've talked about Careerist. They've got an amazing UI UX program, and I've mentioned it before, guys, but I think boot camps are the best way to be equipped for these UX design jobs. You can obviously learn on your own, go freelance, but if you're really wanting to learn the specific skills and really kind of stand out in this crazy job market, I highly recommend boot camps. Since we're talking all about jobs, I did just want to pop over here because Careerist has really good statistics. This is saying the amount of open UX jobs, the kind of salary range. UX design is the 13th most in demand profession, which I 100% believe. It has gotten so popular. So that is just something to show you where UX is taking off. Careerist has their JST, which is the job search tool. So this job search tool is kind of like an overall tool that focuses on different areas, one-on-one interview practice, LinkedIn and resume optimization. That one is so huge, guys. Like, if your resume doesn't even make it to these companies, there's really no point. So it's amazing that they help you with that. AI enhanced job matching. When I was applying for jobs, AI was it's not what it's like now. So any kind of tool or extra help that AI can provide you, 100% recommend that. And then a results oriented job search. So they're focusing on what's more important to you, like what niche you want to be, what kind of area do you want to be, location-wise, salary-wise, like really just catering it to you. So you're not applying to hundreds of thousands of jobs. So it's a little bit more specific. I always like to touch on their 100% money-back guarantee. So if you have not landed a job in tech in your desired field within 1 year, you do not have to pay any of that money back. 100% of your money gets returned to you. So like I mentioned, guys, they also have skin in the game as much as you do. So of course, this course has a fee, but you'll quickly see as you move through the program, it's really worth it, especially when you land that job and you earn back that initial cost, that initial investment that you spent with your first paycheck. There is a link down in my description box, and that link will get you 10% off. Make sure you use the code Stephanie to get 10% off any of the programs. And thank you to Careerist for sponsoring this part of the video. Okay, so the next website I want to touch on is uxjobboards.com. As it sounds, #1 job board for UX designers. So here we are. I don't think I have any parameters set up, but this is just to try to give you a look at what it looks like initially. Let's see. Let's just do all countries. Let's do United States. Okay. So these ones, as you can see, there's only 8 of these guys. So They update frequently, but things do go quick. As you guys know, if you've been in here, things do go really fast. So if there's anything on here, this is definitely something I would check constantly because things don't last on here. So this is something I'd recommend. It's nice because it's specifically tailored for UX designers, researchers, if you're in just the UX field, so you don't have to really filter down as much. It does not have as many jobs as like the OTTA that I showed you, but this is still something I'd like to recommend to you guys because like I said, it's very niche, it's very specific. So you can't go wrong with just like having multiple places that you're checking for jobs. Maybe some of these are not on LinkedIn, and that's really kind of the point of this, looking at jobs that you might not see everywhere else that's not going to have 500 applicants to compete against. Next one I wanted to talk about is UXCEL. And they are kind of like a one-stop shop. They've got little challenges and assessments to test your UX UI skills. They've got certifications, they've got glossaries, they've got a lot of stuff, but we're specifically focusing on their job board. And there are a couple here. I've just specifically selected junior just to kind of see what, see what's out there. And they've got a couple, and that they were just posted 2 days ago, so that's awesome. Junior designer. Some of these are graphic design, so unless you lean graphic design, I'd kind of scoot over those. But let's even click into this ancestry.com one. That'd be a cool job, actually. Okay, so you obviously have to create a profile. It kind of gives an overview of the company, typical job description. We like to see that kind of salary range, guys. So this is something that, yeah, I don't know if this is on LinkedIn, but it's here specifically with UXCEL. I think they do a very good job of like curating what jobs they show on their job boards. So I'd 100% take advantage of this, and also check out some of their like, arcade and assessments. Like they have like interactive games. They really gamified, I guess, the UX design process for new designers. So that part is really cool as well, but specifically focusing on the job board, they've got a really good one too. Okay, this next one you guys might be familiar with. It's a pretty popular one, is Built In. They have specifically ones depending on your state. I'm in Colorado, so Built in Colorado, but is the one that I was using when I was applying for jobs. But I'm just showing you guys the overall general one, just so you can get a sense of how it's laid out, what's out there for you guys. So I specifically am under design and UX. Here you can filter by experience, industry, company size, all that good stuff. I must say, some of their like qualifications for things are not exactly the title of UX. And I'm sure as you guys are applying, you've seen that a lot, like brand design lead. What does that actually mean? But guys, if you take a look at it and your skill is somewhat aligned, I would not be opposed to applying. So you just never know. Okay, so product designer role here. This place called OutSchool. It's a remote position, nice, healthy compensation here. And then these are all the places that a candidate could be eligible. And you see there's tons of cities on here, guys. Get a sense of like what the company is like. And what I do really like about Built In is that they almost create like a company profile for every job. So it's not just like a job posting. It really does a good job of showing you what this place is going to be like. And I like that they show like what open jobs are available at OutSchool. There's product design, there's a software engineer role. So I think they just do a really cool job of laying that out. And then I love that it is location specific. So you can just focus in on places that are in your state, or you can keep it open and focus just remote across the US. So another good one for you. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to check out Careerist. The link is down in my description box below. That'll get you 10% off any of the programs. Just make sure you use the code Stephanie when you're checking out. So we talked a lot today about different resources to find a good UX design job, but check out this video here where I talk about the skills, the soft skills specifically, that I think you need to be a good UX designer. And I'll see you guys in that one.